My country people, na good afternoon. You get matter one I want address concerning an email I got. You know, sometimes when we talk, when they think say we just come and they talk rubbish. No, no, say nah. Things when we they address. I got this email from a lady. She's 37 years old, in a relationship with a guy, and she's trying to put the relationship, put her cards on the table, and the guy is trying to make her feel she's too desperate. No, I want to address lady today, not men. I not say my own are to drag men, but today I want to talk to the ladies. See, once a lady is 30 years old, up front, at least 32 years old, I don't see her having a business going to a relationship without knowing what she's going to get. It does not make you cheap. It does not make you desperate. How on earth a 35 years, 40 years old lady go into a relationship because of sex? I don't understand. It does not make you desperate. Don't let any man make you feel stupid or make you feel vulnerable, make you feel you not get sense. Oh, this girl is too desperate. Yes, you're desperate. No, I beg. You just being moral conscious. You just being having value for yourself. If the guy wants to, what am I going to get in this relationship? What are we aiming at? What we are getting? You understand? Bible say make your vision plain. Write your vision and make it plain. So at 35, at 32, at 40 years old lady, they go to a relationship. So one guy tell you, say, hey, I like you. Excuse me, is that enough to go into a relationship with a man just because he likes you? No. That means you don't get value. You don't get vision. You don't get goal. You should make your goal straight. Make your priority straight and open. It not be desperation. It not get anything to do with desperation. I can't imagine me now going to a relationship with a guy when I don't know say they lead somewhere. What can they do? Well, I beg, who sex help? Yes, it help. Look, not come after me. But if you keep not putting your priorities straight, not putting your card on the table, you will find out say guys would even take advantage of you. That does not mean going to every relationship means it will lead to marriage. Don't confuse the two. That means that's why you need to keep yourself intact. Need to keep your leg closed until you get what you're looking for. Make your priorities straight. Not many people they make you feel, oh, if you make an answer this kind of question, it will make you think you are too desperate. Make you be say desperate. Let him go. If it's not a serious type, he will run because you feel you're desperate, right? Let the right person will come. Close your leg. Let the right person comes for you. I don't understand what it will make a 37 years old lady they go into a relationship without identifying it, without defining it, without making your priorities straight. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. You're not a schoolgirl. You're not 25. You're not 26. So excuse me. Define it. Oh, I have this to do. Don't rush me. You don't know say you don't want to be rushed. Now you define another man picking. So stop deceiving. You see all those guys that give you those stories. They are players. They are chief executive players. They are the head of principality. Run. Sweet talk man and all those run. And another part of her stories, I really, really don't understand women. Seriously, it is time we should start telling ourselves the truth. Start being blunt to ourselves. Start having dignity. Start having value for our body and ourselves. I don't understand how a lady of 37 years old will go into relationship with a man that has a girlfriend that is fronting. I beg, I don't understand. Say, go chop your money. You they chop your future. Yes, when I read her email, when I reach out to her, like, you are to blame. Okay, fine, let's assume you didn't know, because sometimes these guys can be trickish. Guys, they be shift shamer of lies, we understand. But immediately you know. Ask a guy which levels. If you find out, say the things na lie, use your tongue, count your teeth, waka. Leave on with in lies and start your life afresh. No say another battle when you go fight. Don't be say, I have to fight for what I have, what I want. See, there's some battle you don't need to fight. You just need to run away. I don't fit stay comfortable dating a guy when I know say one girl is at the corner. For this age and time, we understand that when you meet a guy, he definitely have a past. We all understand that if the guy said they want to have a relationship with you, and after 6 months he's still having baggage, sister, leave him. Because that guy is just using both of you, or he's using you, or he doesn't know what he wants. So leave him alone. Leave him with the boyish life. Because if after 6 months in a relationship and the guy is still seeing another lady, please, yeah, Joe, just leave him alone. What do you go say? Left him. Left the guy. You understand? With this, if not for anything, because definitely he dey sleep with that girl without Olise. We all know what we call Olise, condom. He dey sleep with that girl. He go still carry that body, can't give you, make you do lollipop. HIV is real. There are a lot of sex transmitted disease that is not curable. So let's look at that part first when the guy go breathe, because that other of him girlfriend, you know how many sex partner when he gets. Baba don't choke the thing, come meet you. After that one, he brings a woman pride down. He makes a woman has woman self-value down. You don't need to fight. Oh, we'll go fight. Let the strong survive. What you know they survive? What you know they fight? A man is not the bread. A man that wants to be kept will be kept. A man that wants you, he will drop every side attraction and follow you. You understand? When I read the guest story, I really felt for her, but I have to be blunt with her. So I talk to as I talk to her, I talk to myself. When you go into a complicated, when you get to a certain age as a woman, there's some relationship you don't need to dare. Once the relationship is complicated, leave her. No matter how beautiful, how rosy the relationship is, leave the relationship and just because it will get to a point that it will turn to a situationship. When you are in a situationship, you don't need it. You just avoid all the drama. A good guy will call. I don't know where women get all this idea of no men anywhere. Because of no men anywhere, we find ourselves in situationship instead of relationship. And that's why most of us we get abused. We being a domestic. We find ourselves in domestic violence. We find ourselves in emotional trap abuse relationship. We find ourselves in physical abuse relationship because of what? Because there is no men. We have those ideas in our head that men no plenty. Who told you? You think that this God that two of us are serving, all of us are serving, is wicked to create 20 men, 20 women for one man? God is not wicked. He said, if our heavenly Father know how to give us bread when we ask, how much more him, God in heaven that creates the whole world? God is not a wicked God. He too gets sense to fail us. So we should leave this ideology there is no men outside. If you have built yourself to a particular place, if you have made your priorities straight, if you have this self-confidence in you and build your potential, your vision, your goals. See, sister, now brother go they run follow you. Men go run after you. So first of all, go and build yourself. Make sure you are emotionally stable. Make sure you're financially stable. After they will say you're a boss woman, not be in. You see, that's emotionally stable. You have to be emotionally stable as a woman, so that no man will come and start pushing you around. When you get to a relationship and you know that, hey, this one I'm not going to take, you just walk out quietly. But because of what will I say, benefits, a lot of women, you see ourselves trapped in relationship. Oh, one, because of fear of no man. Two, how I want to start. Three, this guy is good. If he's a good man, he not go shit on you. If he's a good man, he will not treat you like trash. If he's a good man, he not go pull in trousers and bring it in and shoot another woman. Good men know how to respect their women. Respecting your woman is not only buying gifts or taking her to places. Respecting your woman is by being faithful to a woman. That's the highest respect a man can give to a woman. Just the same way the highest respect a woman can give to a man is by keeping herself for a man. So I see it that way. If I can do that for a man, why can't a man do it for me? If he can't do it for me, then good night. So let's women start building themselves. Let us start being emotionally stable so that we'll not be pushed around. We'll not go just take anything when we see. Say because I'm 35, I'm 37. Any man when just approach you. You don't mind if you have 20 girlfriends, you just take them, settle down. What thing I go do now? Time don't they go? All my friends don't settle. Hey, come on. Come on. He that laugh last, laugh best. Come on. Build yourself. Be emotional and financial stable. Have that stability and put your priorities straight. No man go come fuck you up. No man go come mess you up. No man go turn you around. It's because the men know that we are not emotionally stable. That's why they play with us. And we have this ideology and nonsense African mentality in our head that we are 35, we are 40, age is running, men, no good men outside. Who tell you don't sleep with all of them in the outside? They unfortunately to meet the wrong ones. Does not mean that all men are the same. We know that 90%, if not 95% men are shit. But trust me, they're still good men. So keep your priorities straight. If you meet a man who wants you, put your card on the table. Tell a guy, what do you want? You want me as your girlfriend, your lover, your friends with benefit. What do you want? If you lay the cards on the table, you pick it. If you say this is what I want and it not suits you, waka. Relationship not be by force. Instead of being in a situationship, waka and look for a love and free relationship. Now, so I'm not sure my face, but I know my face they be as you get. I've been very strong recently, and I don't want to show my face like that to the world. So please, let's start to encourage ourselves. Let's start to make. Sometimes look at yourself in the mirror and say, I don't want this kind of life. I don't want this kind of situation. I don't want this kind of relationship. I don't want this kind of man. I don't deserve it. I've been in a situation where I know that place as, I don't know how to put it. He's going to, in the eyes of others, it's perfect, it's okay. But I know deep down, this is not what I want. It's about what you want, not what people want. It's about how you want your life. It's not how people want you to live. Pick a partner that you want. Don't let people pick who they want for you. Pick a relationship that suits you, not what suits people. Because it is you and you alone that will live with that man in the house. Don't forget about the benefits. First of all, look at the guy's heart. For me, if a guy is not faithful, I don't care who you are, whether you're Donald Trump or Bill Gates, I don't care. I go waka because I know, say, if I go after you, I don't go after another man. So why will I be going after a man that shares the things around? Why? So you tell me it's okay. Excuse me, it's not okay. It's not. So maybe we try to remove this ideology from our head first. There are a lot of good men outside, so don't throw yourself for a man. Don't manage a man. Relationship, marriage, love is not something you manage. It's something you're supposed to enjoy. There's something it's called companionship. The man needs to compel. Jesus, the man needs to be something that completes you. Not when you remember your man, you're sad inside. You know, when you're somewhere, you remember your man is somewhere with one girl shilling. You call a man, he does not pick his call. You say he's okay, but you yourself know that deep down you are not happy. Don't fool yourself. You can't fool anybody. When you are home, you're crying. You don't need that. You've gone through much in the hands of men that you just settle for anything. Something less. Anything. Just anything. God, just give me any man. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Do you look at the mirror? Do you see who you are? You're a peculiar woman, a royal princess, beauty that God took time to create you. Don't throw yourself for just any man. Pick your man. Choose your man. Don't allow the man to choose you. Don't allow situation to choose man for you. Don't allow the world to choose a man for you. Don't allow family or friends to choose a man for you. Don't allow your age to choose a man for you. You deserve to have a good life. You owe yourself that much to smile. Do you know what unhappiness does to a woman? He makes your beauty fade. He makes you look old. He makes you have emotion. How to call it? There's this thing I just read. If I remember, he kills a woman inside. a new God. I just read this and I'm sorry, I can't remember. That's what unhappiness does to a woman. When you see a woman in love, you can tell because she glow in and out. You see her smile, you see her color shining. That's what happiness does to a woman. Unhappiness make a woman die young. You don't want to die young. Don't manage relationship, Biko. Don't manage a man. If he's a dog, let him go and look for another person. Move on and just as if nothing happened. Go cry if you want to cry inside and move on. Don't allow people to say, oh, he's a good man. Where you they go, rain they fall everywhere. Not be everywhere they rain they fall. Don't deceive yourself. It's about what you want, not what other people want. It's about what you want, not what situation brings to you. It's about what you want. It's not what your age put at your face. I'm out. Have a nice weekend.